How's it going, everyone? I hope you're all doing good. Today I thought I'd talk about some of the best how to draw books that I own, and these are books which have been really valuable when it comes to how I've developed and progressed as an artist. These are all great for their own reasons, and so in no specific order I'll talk about each of these separately. The first book that I have to mention here is How to Draw by Scott Robertson. I've already made a video in which I reviewed this book, but I had to include it in this video because it's one of those books that had a real impact on my work. When I first discovered this book, I only had a real basic understanding of how to draw in perspective, so it took me a while to wrap my head around a lot of the methods presented here. And so I don't think it's a book for beginners. For example, if you are just starting out learning about perspective, I'd look at books like Perspective Made Easy by Ernest Norling. That book doesn't expect you to know anything going into it, and it teaches you the basics from the ground up, whereas this book, this throws you right into the deep end. But I think that's what makes this book so valuable. There's plenty of books out there that covers the basics, but there's not a lot of books like this one that goes beyond that. The drawing techniques that are covered here are more advanced, but they are really helpful, and I learnt a lot from reading this book. The earlier pages go over some of the basic principles, as well as providing you with some drawing methods which are then demonstrated through some impressive example drawings later on. There's actually the subheading on the front that says, Drawing and Sketching Objects and Environments from Your Imagination. I learned how to draw vehicles in perspective from this book as well. He has an approach that involves setting out the position of the wheels first, which you may see me do when I draw cars and whatnot. As I said, I have made a full video reviewing this book, so I'd definitely watch that, as I do have more to say there, but this one definitely belongs on my best how to draw book list. Another book that I had to include here is this. This is Stonehouse's Anatomy book, and I got this around 2 years ago when they had released an English translation. Now this is, well, it's amazing. I do want to make a full review on this book, but I need to give it the time it deserves, which I am doing through my study session series on the channel. Those are videos in which I'm covering human anatomy from start to finish, and it's this book which, in all honesty, has helped guide me in doing that. Stonehouse, for those who might not know, is an artist who is part of the Super Annie group. Super Annie, I think that's how you pronounce it. Other members include Kim Jung-gi, who sadly passed away last year, Karl Kopinski, another great artist. There's some very skilled artists who are part of that, and I think I remember seeing a video by Stonehouse. It was this amazing time-lapse of him painting a woman at different stages of her life, and well, to do that, it takes some serious amount of ability, as well as knowledge, right, on human anatomy, all of which he has poured into this book. And what I appreciate the most about this is the way that the information is presented to you. It's as if he's taking you on a journey exploring the human body. The description online for the book actually says that the author, who serves as our guide throughout this book, walks us through the entire experience in a very kind and thoughtful way. There's always these small illustrations and cartoons to coincide with the information and text. The entire human body is covered within this book, and so it's always been my go-to whenever I need to learn anatomy. It's a chunky book as well. There's like 650 odd pages in here, and so it will take some time to go through. I can only imagine how much time it took to produce. Well, I actually think it said online that it's Stonehouse's brainchild of 9 years, for which he drew like 1,500 illustrations. I know I said that there's no order to this, but it's probably the best book on anatomy for artists that I've come across. The next book on my list is one which I've also reviewed in its own video, and that's Perspective Made Easy by Ernest Norling. This book is surprisingly old. I think it was first published in 1939, but obviously new editions have been released since then. And as I mentioned earlier when discussing Scott Robertson's book, this is tailored more to beginners. In fact, if you are looking to learn perspective drawing from the ground up, I'd say to firstly get this book and then get How to Draw by Scott Robertson. This book takes a more step-by-step approach, which I think is the right thing to do when introducing something like perspective, which can often be overwhelming for beginner artists. This was my introduction to the subject anyways, and I remember reading this a few years ago now, when I was starting to explore other areas of drawing. As I say, I do have a full review of this book on the channel, in which I go over this in detail, but as you can see, there's a lot of simple illustrations throughout this to accompany the text in which he explains these basic principles. Each chapter is broken down into steps, and so it has a more linear structure. It goes over the horizon line and vanishing points, and to be honest, on the later pages, Ernest Norling does go into what you might consider to be more complex areas of the subject, but he does so only after he's equipped you with the knowledge that you need to have a good understanding. This is a nice little book though, and you know, it knows what it's here to do. On the back it says that it's a simple technical guide that will enable you to master its essentials in a relatively short time. And I agree, it's clear and concise, and that's what you want as a beginner. Okay, so I'm only covering about 4 books here. There might have been some more on the list, but I'm trying to narrow this down, and so it was a hard decision, but the next book I think I need to include here is this one. This is Figure Drawing, Design and Invention by Michael Hampton. So this is another one on anatomy. I've just realised with these books we've gone perspective, anatomy, perspective, anatomy, but this is another one which I found to be of great help as I study the anatomy of the human body. What I like about this one is the approach it takes to simplify the anatomy of the figure, because you know as well as I do, if you've studied the subject, that it can often be overwhelming. Well, Michael Hampton here focuses on specific muscles on each page, breaking them down into simple forms that are easier to understand and draw. Now, at this point I haven't even begun covering muscles within my study session series yet. Instead I've been more occupied with the skeleton, but when I do, I think I'll be looking at the content within this book a lot more. I think having a book like this which covers the human body in a way that is made for artists, not scientists, you know, that's a valuable thing. A lot of these older anatomy books that I come across can be quite boring in the way that information is presented to you, but this one here, it's a pleasure to read, and there's a lot of really useful illustrations to refer to. Stonehouse's anatomy book that I had shown earlier is more of an exploration of the human body, and he sometimes covers topics in such detail to the extent where some people, from an artist's point of view, might question how some of the information is even relevant, whereas this book, this tends to filter it down and focus on the parts that are most important to artists. Personally, when I'm in the process of learning about something, I like to be aware of as much as possible, but I recognise the value in having a book like this one, which keeps things simple and gives you what you need. So those are a few how to draw books that for me have been very essential throughout the years as I've been learning how to draw. There are some other books as well, you know, that are probably worth a mention. The Loomis books are great, but I've tried to narrow this down, and so hopefully you found this video useful, and you might even be thinking about getting some of these books yourself. I do want to make some more book review videos in the future. Anyways, that's all for this one, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed the content I create, then do consider becoming a patron on Patreon. You will gain access to exclusive tutorials, study documents, process papers, real-time drawing footage and more. Plus, you will also be supporting me in a more personal way. Other than that, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you soon.